Welcome everybody to Purple Lotus Kava Bar. We are here with some special friends. We have Christy as Mom Unicorn. Look at her, so sexy. And we have Laura and Amanda. They're gonna tell us their kratom story. So I want to introduce them. But first, remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and all our social media sites, and comment with us, talk to us, tell us what to do. Right? All right. So tell us about when did you come here for the first time to Purple Lotus Kava Bar? I almost get you with your eye.
So the first time I came to Purple Lotus was about
I can see.
how long ago?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Well,
I just met you.
I,
I just met her.
well, I'm here now.
I just met you.
I remember when I first came here. I remembered everything was the vibes were positive. The vibes were positive.
It's okay. And what else?
The vibes were positive, and when I first drank it, they told me that it's all natural, and it helps with pain. It helps with um, helping you feel more uplifted, I guess you would say.
It makes you feel like a unicorn.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a unicorn, and there's no withdrawals from it. You don't get high from it. And it makes you feel happy, helps with pain, anxiety the most. For me, I use it for anxiety and like my back pain, but you don't actually have to have it. But I'm so confused. There's so much going on.
I know. But first, I forgot to say,
Okay.
guys, we're not doctors, we're not physicians, we're not nutritionists. We're just unicorns that want to tell you amazing things about kratom. Seriously, we're not doctors, we're not physicians, we're not nutritionists. So if you decide to drink kratom or kava, it's your own decision, it's your own responsibility. We're just here to tell you the stories behind it. So we're still with our unicorn theme, and it's been really awesome because people. It came back. Exactly, see, say.
Oh, okay.
And
She saw our podcast the other night, and she said, "Do you know the meaning of the unicorn? I've always loved unicorns." And tell me what you said.
So the meaning behind unicorns, their little horn. This is the cure to all evil in the world. It's the cure to all poisons in life.
The unicorn horns together.
that
Trying to
looks
cure all the evil in the world. Because our founding fathers would want
So-
us to be able to drink
Yes.
kratom.
exactly. So maybe this is kratom. That's where kratom comes from.
The unicorn, maybe. Or maybe the unicorns are drinking kratom too. What?
If the unicorns had kratom, they would still be alive today.
Yeah, they would.
Exactly. So, tell us a little bit about your
Yeah.
story.
It's good.
Tell us a little bit about your story and why you defend so much kratom.
Well, my story, I come from a very dark past. I'm a heroin addict, opiate addict, everything addict. And when I first came to this place, I had some time under my belt, but I was looking for something to go do. And I wasn't even sure what it was. It just caught my eye because it looked like a Buddhist type environment, And I said, wow, that's right up my alley. And I went in and I said, what are you guys drinking? Well, some people like the kratom, some like the kava. But I tried both, and I liked the kratom because it just tasted better. But the kava is earthy tasting too, and I loved that. But what I liked most is that it took my anxiety away. And I'm like, well, here's my tail, you guys. See it?
It's not a tail. It's classy. It's
Pretty.
unicorn.
Oh my goodness.
Straight up.
So what I like about it, just straight down and to the point, Kava and Kratom, thank you, are natural. And it's not like you're putting pills into your body. You don't withdraw from it. Anything you can think of, it helps with. And you don't have to have it to get through your day. you know. And it's not like
Family supported about it.
my family's supportive of it, yes. My mom said she would rather me come to places like this, that have positive vibes and energy, and um, rather than do anything else.
Okay.
And I actually had 11 months and 14 days sober coming to a place like this.
Wow, that's awesome. Only unicorns can do that.
Yeah.
That take care of stuff. What?
I mean, I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
All
I
right.
hope this unicorn. I'm very, very happy for her, and I hope things always remain
And
good.
and we decided to do the unicorn again because people were asking for it, and Laura and Amanda were asking like, "Hey, we wanna be in the podcast." And we said, okay, let's do it now. And they say, do you guys have the unicorn stuff? So that's why we brought it again.
Yep.
Yeah, so cool. All right, so Amanda, tell us your story. Besides being a unicorn, how do you find the lotus? The lotus.
Do I have to wear this?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
mean, you can grab it like that.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like 3 years ago, I found the Purple Lotus, and it was the first kava bar that I ever went to, and I was like, "This place is what's missing in the world. Like, this is exactly what I've been looking for, like my whole life since elementary school playgrounds." So there's just no human connection, and so here you can find that. So out there, like you have like everyone goes to work, they go home, and they don't talk to each other, and we all pretend we're super happy, right? But I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. We're the only ones that are happy right now, right? I'm just kidding. Okay. Yeah. And it's the kratom, it's the vibe, it's the atmosphere. And, like, this is like where you could come and relax and bring a book, and think deeply, connect with yourself and others. Yeah, be yourself. If somebody ever tells you not to be yourself, don't listen to them. They are just jealous. The creator. We have our natural born rights endowed by our creator, not man. But we have to still respect man, which is difficult, I know, sometimes. But the creator is the one that gave us our freedoms, but you have to earn some of those freedoms, yeah. But once they're earned, they will be tried to be taken away as well. So it's kind of a difficult situation. But no one's going to stop us from being who we are. You do. You do.
Would you say you're high when you drink kratom?
No. No, not at all. Nope.
You think clearer?
If anything, it helps me think more. And I think when I don't drink, it's like coffee, like coffee gets a stimulant. It gets you going in the morning.
And it's a cousin of the coffee. You're right.
Yeah. And so,
Coffee with benefit.
yeah, it's like a little drink. You come and relax. You have some unicorn. Now we have glitter. Now we have glitters. Is there only 2 people watching us?
Yeah,
It's okay. They'll catch up. That thousands will see this.
thousands of unicorns.
But seriously, there's a huge problem with people not being able to be their authentic self. There is some huge issue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's so bad. And it's so sad because where there was a time when we were little when we all enjoyed, right? We played and we had fun. Huh? Oh. Remember? And then something got in the way of that. Yeah.
Politicians.
Yeah, and people telling us who we should be, and if we're not that, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Well, I'm not ashamed of anything I've ever done. I have done some crazy horse shit, and I am not ashamed, and I am proud of every dirty unicornish shit I've ever done in my life. You got nothing on me because I own it. Right?
Oh my God.
You gotta own it.
Yes.
And because people will try to tell you that it's not people that are bad, it's people's perceived behaviors that they think are bad. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they can't handle
She did her master's in what?
a psychology.
Yeah, so we're talking to a psychologist now.
Yes, you are. You're talking to a brilliant, credible source.
Yeah, absolutely. You can remind.
Yeah. So, like, this is really cool. We're going to be unicorns every day, and you can't stop us.
Guys, there's no drinking.
Who's going to stop me?
There's no drinking involved with it.
The police? I am friends with them.
All right. So, no, but seriously. So, if
Here.
Kratom, no, well, let me.
Okay. I'm getting hot.
Okay. If Kratom gets banned in Florida, what would you do? What would you do, or the whole U.S.? What would you do to fight against that?
That the United States of America has completely lost. It's no longer the United States that it was founded to be in 1776. Those guys knew that we were an indivisible individual endowed by natural rights from our creator. And there's officially no freedom left in the whole world.
Okay.
And it's not with Kratom, they're banning many things are being banned. Your speech. When you ban people's speech, you ban the ability for them to connect and express who they are. And you also banning their freedom of expression of anger, which exists. You cannot deny that people do not get angry, because they do.
And the fact that they're using scare tactics to scare people away from kratom and what it really is, because they don't want us to drink it, because they want to control it and make you take a synthetic pill that they make all kinds of excuses for, although someone dies every 12 minutes from either an adverse reaction or an addiction to it. So here you have a natural tea made from God that they're telling you can't drink.
Correct.
Scott Gottlieb's the head of the FDA, and we are not doctors in the medical field or anything like that. This is just true people speaking the truth here.
Human beings.
Yes.
Even though we're wearing unicorn.
I mean, like, this is who we are, and this is what it's going to be. And now there are people can make laws, and they do, and then they arrest you for it. And
You're going to be a criminal if you drink a leaf from a tree.
you know how many people we have in jail in this country for absolutely nothing? I mean, there are people that do bad stuff, but for the love of
Didn't
God.
Trump just changed that, though. If they're in jail for marijuana charges, I think then he's releasing them.
No.
And he signed that farm bill, which is good. So I think as long as he's in office, we're safe with the kratom, I hope. But there is a SISTA Act going on right now, and that there's a couple senators that were trying to put a clause in there that kratom would not be considered one of those opiate-like substances, because the wording in there is very critical, and it's unsure if kratom will be thrown into that, because it's not an opiate, but it's their easy way to ban if this law passes, which I don't think it will, but it's a possibility. It's called the SISTA Act, SISTA. So look into that and email and call your senators in DC and tell them that you do not want them to vote for the SISTA Act, because
Don't be afraid, because literally
it's
they're not that scary.
slope for them to just quickly add anything they want in there, and kratom very well could be one of those
Don't be
things.
scared either. There's nothing to fear except for yourself. Well, that sounds cliche. Fear
Where are you going?
I fear God.
Where are you going?
I do. That's about it.
All right. So, no, but that's good. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Any final words?
Oh, what's wrong?
What?
Oh, she's got lipstick on.
Oh, she got.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah. So.
We're all beautiful ladies.
Yeah, people are looking at us like, hey,
Like, literally, like, authenticity is what we want. And basically, things are run in a systemic way, so that, you could just take something that bothers you, and if you have influence and if you have power, especially over the information people receive, you are definitely in luck. Information is how everything is controlled, and the emotion that it's fed with is fear, disgust, and rage.
The media as their source to push through their negative lies.
Yep, exactly.
Anything else?
Yep, we're awesome.
If you want to save lives, then vote kratom.
Also, don't be afraid to be yourself.
Hi, Ashley.
Don't be afraid to call your senators and tell them how you feel. Their job is to listen to us, we the people.
It seems like the only thing people listen to though is their, they've got the reason people don't do things, and the reason they do is because they've got fear of loss, and there's also fear. There's not, yeah, fear of loss. So there's something to lose in every situation that an individual is put in. So police officers, they enforce stupid rules and laws. Yes, they do. Many of them are stupid, because they were made out of sheer ignorance. And the police enforce those laws because they lose their job. They're just everyone wants the easy way out. Everybody. I don't give a shit who you are.
I mean, they're putting their life on the line. Literally.
No, like, yeah. Well, they want their life. They put their life on the line. But I'm talking about for like. That's not
No, that's fine.
like the drug thing, marijuana, like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Sorry, somebody was going. Yes. So, to conclude, we're gonna say bye to the
We
unicorns
love everybody.
and keep the good vibes, and let's keep Kratom in a good positive spin because that's what we need. And is there anything else you guys want to
Yeah,
say?
I'm totally like the police do a great job, and I want to clear up what I said earlier. Like, I think that some laws are not good. So if they start prosecuting for things like kratom, I totally lose hope in so much stuff. I really do. I don't even know what else to say about that.
One more time, just to put it out there. We're not physicians, we're not doctors. We're just here to tell you the stories about people that have taken kratom and the benefits that they have got it from it. The purple voices. We are the magical purple voices. Anything else?
Unicorn.
So next week we're gonna see you guys soon. I'm sorry. We're gonna see you guys soon. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye.